Let me tell you about the safety management system of our ZP. One is the induction light, and this product, it is suitable for both wall and electric vehicles. It doesn't distinguish between the electric and oil vehicles, and this voltage is a wide voltage of 12 to 80 volts. Normally, this one is different from the old one. The probe and the light are separated. In the past, we used the mirror to motion. Now it's motion to motion. This probe, whether it is a dynamic object, whether it is moving or static, it can detect both people and objects. Now it comes with a speed limit version on the left and right sides. And then, we must make it clear about the speed limit version, because you have told customers before that, as long as we install the electronic throttle, if someone enters the range, the speed will be limited. This statement is wrong. It only limits the speed when reversing. Normally, when there are people on the left and right, it will not limit the speed. The old car uses a mechanical throttle, while electric cars use electronic. And this one, its price is the most commonly used product. The most commonly used product. When installing, you must tell the customers, we must first fix the probe and light. Then we can fix this. Because on the main box, all of them are divided into the main box. The wires are divided into left and right, but the light and probe are not divided into left and right. So we need to fix the probe and light first. Then we can fix the wires and fix them in the middle. Fix these wires. Then for specific functions, there are 3 lights. Not only can be to the wide our safety range. When someone enters, we can also give an alarm prompt. At the same time of the alarm, we install speed limit. We can also perform, but also limit the speed when reversing to prevent the emergence of safety hazards. Let me explain these auxiliary machines to you. There are 3 of them. There are 3 lights and 3 probes. The lights and probes are separate compared to the old one that is integrated. The effect will be better. Then there is a main control box. The main box is now an upgraded version, which has left, right, and reverse signal lines. Then there is a horn. The horn has a sound of 120 decibels. If we have an electronic throttle, the reverse signal line must be connected. If the reverse signal line is not connected, we will not have the speed limit function. We can selectively connect the left and right turns. Our product 10, which can be matched with our seat belts. Just plug it in. And this is an auxiliary and extended limit function. There are also speakers on it, and the control is the speed control line network, which is connected to the electronic throttle and the left, right, and rear of the vehicle. The interface of the lights. Okay, let me explain to you again. Our seat belt alarm used with our transformer light. First, it can be worn by adding an electronic accelerator to limit the speed. Secondly, it can add the seat belt. And the seat belt alarm, it is normally equipped with a long arm, a seat belt. After inserting it, it will not alarm. If you don't plug it in, it will alarm. Then we can connect our and the plug of the hose, the main unit of the boundary sensing light, and plug it actually. And then it's done. Then we can to achieve the effect that if you don't fasten your seat belt, it will sound an alarm, and it will not alarm when you fasten your seat belt. The farthest distance is 3 meters. But in fact, what we can adjust is not the lighting. Adjusting the probe. The probe's maximum detection distance is 3 meters. The voltage of this light is 12 to 80 volts, which is very bright. Actually, it's about an electric light bulb. It's about 40 watts. Then after you fix the light, it can be moved down. Then each one has a remote control. Let me tell you about the remote control. We aim it at the main box because our old version has button adjustments, but the new version, there are buttons on it. This is our digital display. Then how do we adjust it by the remote control? If we want to adjust the distance of the induction lights, first, long press the induction light for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, it will pop up with B100. Then press up and down to add or subtract. After adding or subtracting, the first distance is adjusted, which is B100. This adjusts the distance of our detection. If you want to adjust it again, the distance of our speed limit, after long pressing the sensor light, you press the confirm key again. Long press for 10 seconds, it will pop out the second system, which starts with B. Then we can adjust it, which is a speed limit effect. It is divided into a speed limit distance adjustment and a normal alarm distance adjustment. What are the extended functions of our product? It can be equipped with a safety alarm or at the speed limit function. But let me tell you that the speed limit function, it only works when reversing. It will have this speed limit function when there are people on both sides of us. There is no speed limit function when reversing. If people stand within the light range, the speed limit will be applied. For the version with speed limit function, can we adjust all 4 directions together? Or can we adjust one side separately? It's one direction. It means adjusting one by one in one direction. For example, 3 directions. We adjust all 3 directions. It is adjusted one by one. It's not that all 3 directions are adjusted all at once. If the car is not started, you must use this relay because the relay is like a control switch. It's the same principle. Then our version, after just wearing the seat belt, it won't alarm. If you don't fasten your seat belt, it will keep alarming. This is a millimeter wave radar system pro. It has a stronger anti-interference ability. Left turn, right turn, reverse. There is remote gear. After you connect the wires, there are left and right turn wires. Some customers choose not to connect them and think it's troublesome, but in fact, we have reserved these wires for them. We are the power supply line. In fact, if the customer connects it, just connect the positive and negative poles. We have right turn and reverse, left turn. But if you install an electronic throttle or a mechanical throttle, the reverse signal line must be connected. If not connected, it will not have a speed limit effect. And this is a seat belt. This one is for adding extended functions. A speed limit line. This increases the electronic throttle. Adjust it to the box. Some customers adjust it to the probe. They say the remote control doesn't work. You should tell them that we need to adjust it to the box, not the remote control. Let me tell you the common problems of our product. That is, after installing the light, the left light or right light doesn't light up. The left and right lights are on, but the back light doesn't light up. What kind of situation will occur? You must explain it to the customer clearly. The voltage of our product is 12 to 80 volts, but if the oil car of your product, such as the oil car model, the positive and negative poles of the key ports, if we start the key, the voltage of the oil car will certainly drop. It will drop by a few tenths of a volt. It cannot power the product. It must be stable at 12 volts or higher than 12 volts. Can it drive this product? Because although our product has a wide voltage range, it is best for customers to connect 24 volts. There are also some common problems. After customers install it, the sound doesn't work or the light turns on when someone enters. It doesn't trigger and the sound doesn't work. It's very simple. Just ask the customer to check whether the socket of the speaker is plugged in properly. Some customers don't plug the cord. The cord inside aren't plugged in. Then they say there is a problem with the light and the speaker. Another problem is our light doesn't light up. The first is low voltage. The second is we must plug in the socket correctly. If the socket is not plugged in firmly, it will also occur. For example, the left and right lights are on, but the rear light doesn't light up. Then, the most important point is that our light can also have a problem. There is a situation that even if the voltage is connected, but the left and right lights don't light up, it's not waterproof. Control box. The light is waterproof. It can be used in the rain. I mean waterproof. I mean if it rains outside now, I just leave it outside. I'm not afraid of water. Waterproof means only for a short time, not all the time. The customer asked you if you would install it halfway. After unplugging the seat belt, will the forklift stop? If the seat belt is a separate product, if you unplug the seat belt in the middle, it won't turn off. But we have a forklift remote management system. It's called ZP. If you choose to install a seat belt alarm, if you unplug the seat belt in the middle, if you don't fasten the seat belt within 60 seconds, this one does not have this function. Even if you unplug the seat belt in the middle, it will beep, but it won't turn off.